Found an old notebook at the weekend. Didn't open it. 3 days, just sat there. Every time I walked past it, I'd look at it, because I knew what was inside. Not memories. Questions. Questions I'd spent 12 years trying to outrun. Then I opened it. And there he was. The man in the notebook. Huh. 26. Yeah. 26 years old with the weight of the world, trying to understand why his mind wouldn't work. Writing in the dark while the whole house slept, fighting battles nobody else could detect. Questioning God, questioning fate, questioning why some people break. Angry at the world, angry at himself, trying to find answers on a dusty bookshelf. Talking about death like an old mate's name, talking about pain like they're one and the same. Trying to work out where we belong, trying to stay alive long enough to move on. But move on to what? Nobody tells you that bit. I met the man in the notebook. Thought he'd be a stranger, thought time would have changed him, thought life would have saved him. But I looked in his eyes and he looked back through mine. 12 years apart, still standing in the same fight. Page after page of a mind in flames, trying to make sense of a life full of pain, trying to understand why he felt so alone, even surrounded by people he knew. Looking for purpose, looking for peace, looking for something to quiet the beast. Writing down thoughts he couldn't explain, trying to untangle his own bloody brain and reading it back. Now I wanted to laugh, wanted to tell him he'd be alright, wanted to tell him the answers were coming, but I couldn't, because I don't have them either. That's the part that hit me. I always imagined if I found those pages again, I'd read them and think, thank God I'm not that bloke anymore. But that's not what happened. What happened was worse. I recognized him immediately. Different house, different year, different people standing here, different job, different plans, different lines upon my hands. But underneath all that, the questions remain. Why are we here? Why do we hurt? Why do good hearts end up cursed? Why do some scars never fade? Why does darkness change its shape? Why does the world keep spinning when some of us are barely hanging on? I met the man in the notebook. Thought he'd be a stranger, thought time would have changed him, thought life would have saved him. But I looked in his eyes and he looked back through mine. 12 years apart, still standing in the same fight. Maybe that's life. Maybe nobody figures it out. Maybe we're all just carrying versions of ourselves through different chapters. Maybe healing isn't becoming somebody new. Maybe healing is learning how to walk beside the people we used to be. Even the broken ones, even the angry ones, even the ones who nearly gave up. I met the man in the notebook, and he wasn't a ghost, wasn't a memory, wasn't a lesson. He was me, still searching, still questioning, still carrying the same soul. Different year, same war. Same war. 2013, 2026. I closed the notebook, put it back on the shelf, and for the first time, I didn't feel sorry for him. I understood him. I understood him.